Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Up and Live Show. I'm your girl, Dilka Bronas, Dragon All Star and the Wheels of Steel, Breads, DJ Rick, 5Q, Mad One, anywhere in the world, one of them, and brother, big up on yourself. This is what we do every Tuesday between 9 and 11. We are sponsored by Granaries located over in Croydon at 6 Overton's Yard, and they have all the weekly parties which you need to go to for the young, the not so young, the old, and the not so old. You see me?
That is it.
That is it. What is happening with the man them? Well on.
Why are you looking at me?
No.
You know, I'm good.
No.
I second week you come and do, brother.
Why?
I
Why?
second
Why?
week
Why?
you forward and
Why?
do that something. I like, yeah, your own big man. And I never made a goat last weekend.
May never got at all.
I book you up a one little.
Why?
One little, you know,
Bro.
Why?
one
You,
little
what? No. What?
wrinklings.
Wait. What I'm to this week?
One to me this week.
Have a drink.
Yeah, everything good for me. Man.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Get beer. Why? Have a drink
At the
and
moment.
calm down your
Think
nerves.
I Alexander said next.
Have a drink. Yeah. Yeah. How were your weekends though? I know we never part a weekend here, and obviously we didn't have a show last week. But shout out to Breads for his part 9 of his Aquarius link up.
Them say birds fine. Man, that's why I couldn't make it.
A lie.
Nothing wrong
Dog,
with
you
that.
could have tell me, you know.
Nothing wrong with that.
You could have tell me.
No.
We get one big message from Breads in the early afternoon there from
But you know,
me not talking business.
from last year, my trip after I remember I go up on the little dating program over Michael them.
Yes.
That wasn't her.
Remember?
Oh.
Remember from last year I try a thing.
Wow.
You get through that year, my friend.
Wow.
Me
Congratulations.
just say get through. If I want to look woman, me happy for you.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know, you give a break, man.
Anyway, shout out to Breads for hosting his part 9 of
Man feel a way, man. The holy, let me go. Man, the holy man, be glad what them jump on.
Yo, man, drink a Magnum, so you see me?
Oh.
What?
Jaja.
Shout out to you for hosting part 9 of Aquarius Link Up. Mr. Say you're over there, you brought off yourself, and you know, you had a good time. It was a good party.
Actually, the first party me keep them actually enjoy.
You know, stress, no. Well, stress obviously is going to be there. Challenges are going to arise on the night of your event, but it was a good look. You got a good support. Shout out to everybody that forwarded out and party with.
Well,
With bread back.
based on the video that I see, because
And-
me get there actually date, so my apologies for that. I don't know.
You
But
know the stress.
Based on the video, when I see you that go on early, you look like no stress, did you? Look
Ain't
like a
got
PA
no
enjoyment.
worries. No, for real, like this time.
When I time I somebody hold him, I see no dash and hold up money and like somebody hold him and say, dog, no, remember
No.
your ball tomorrow.
No, you know what? There's some snap me when me say, yo, when them snap I was taking, like,
Yeah.
can't post them though, but yeah,
Why?
not sure nobody see them one day.
Jaja.
Wow.
But it's a good thing, a good turnout, everything. You know, say 9 that and 10 next year, so you know, say they.
So we're going to have a bigger celebration. You're planning something special for part number 10.
10 on the 10th of February, my birthday. Yeah, 10.
Do I look around up at the weekend as
23.
well? Shout out Mike One and why I don't know them was their party.
Over the weekend.
Them year-to-year party over the
Yes.
weekend. That was a good look, you know.
Shout out to Triggs as well. Triggs also
Follow.
had his
You know,
his
big up
party.
Triggs as well, you know.
Yes.
Go over Triggs party. Well, Triggs party was a good look as well. So Triggs, big up yourself, you know, but you don't know me kind of bex because remember me say me a forward for trust a little NOC.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Yeah. None
Yeah.
of that never
Oh,
go on.
When
Yeah.
the half price,
Trust me, that trust it.
Mr. Trust did.
Trust me, remember my name good enough.
Yes. Your name good road.
Yeah, so I can go any bar. Cause remember my credit score very brilliant.
I still wait for my own you trust. Let's
Eh?
make you know.
I'm glad to say I'm not done my drink when I go road, you know. I don't do the hard liquor thing or, you know, sparkling water.
Yeah, but like big up everybody who was them events over the weekend.
Yes.
Like so far,
Jerry
most of the
as
events
well.
I'm go, like
Yes,
it
Jerry
it
Rivers
a
had his
good look.
event. And happy belated birthday to Jerry Rivers. He celebrated his birthday on Sunday. Shout out to you. Hope you had a good evening and a good night
Yeah.
and a good day.
So
Yes, what's happening in the world? Let's talk some topics at this time.
yeah, things are going on.
Well, go on. Talk to
So
it.
let's start locally a
Yes.
little bit because recently we see a little snap visit from the Ukrainian Prime Minister.
Run in and
UK.
run out.
I could talk about
Let's
little
talk
world
about
affair
it.
quickly.
Yes.
So you know we see a little snap visit him come and him do the parliament run.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously some people are say the brother go on with a begging pan. You know, everywhere him go, him ask for things. So them give him some tank what there.
Right.
So him come and him say, UK want some plane. Remember about last week him get some tank, you know.
Reluctant, and I think it was they reluctantly gave it to
The
him.
man get some tank last week.
Well,
and
like soldier tank.
the man get some tank.
Some more.
UK send what? 12 of them.
Yeah. Germany.
And Germany
sent
send
some
some,
as well.
America send some. So
Yeah.
them get about
Enough.
He
couple
got
hundred tank.
quite a number of it.
Seen?
Yeah.
So the man come back again and say, we need some planes. Protect Ukraine, but put fun and joke aside, even though we live in the Western world, anybody who know history, know all the Western country them run things. Like, if they're not happy with what you're doing, them try to get you out. Like, if we never think about things, think how Jamaica set up. Look, we was under British rule for what, 300 years? 300 years, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't get the infrastructure. When the American them come in the 60s to in the 80s, early 90s. Seeing? When Jamaica said no to them and want to do a different direction, what them do? Them send
Blacklist.
CIA down there. Them send a gun them in a garrison. You know, remember, you know, when name? Manley?
Michael Mann.
When he was in power.
Yeah.
But just I give people my quick history lesson. When he was in power, and the man said he might align himself with the Castro, seeing? Because he believe in a socialist system.
Socialism.
And the CARICOM
Socialism.
situation.
Yeah.
And them said, no, we not like that. We not have to pray them, and they mash up Jamaica, them bring in some wolf gun in inner city. And, you know, they basically take their man out of power. Farmer go against the man, they get him out of power.
Yes.
I remember say in a little entanglement in the Bob Marley, they get shot and, you know, in a
All of
politics
that
war.
one. Right.
Yeah, so all right. So now them are one Jamaican them against the Chinese. Which nothing done wrong, you know, for one Jamaicans about Chinese.
Right.
But to be honest, every country where Mr. China go, and what them do, so them forward in a country to create some infrastructure. But me not see like when Jamaica or the government tell them no, them overthrow the government or mash up the country and go on. We know say them try to offload some of them people. And them do business.
Yes.
Then we give a little road and say, right, I want a piece of land, them lease meat. And me control this for a while. That is how business work.
Right.
But America them, remember from back in the 90s, remember all of the big bauxite mining company them. Most of them was run by American or Canadian, right? And you see what them come do? They got Jamaica left some big hole all over the islands. They're still there. But no infrastructure
has been put
built
in place.
or been
Yes.
put in. So, same way, when we get back to the argument, same way the Russian thing, where them say them don't want a certain man on them border.
Yes.
Because America never want when Russia there bring some missiles to Cuba.
Yes. The whole blockade.
So, you have to
thing
understand
happened.
it. In a sense, Russia feel like they are being encircled by NATO. So, a man say, this is a final straw. I can't have my neighbor live right by my doorstep. That now go fly with me.
Move up.
So you started off with the Ukrainian president visiting the UK. What is the harm in him visiting?
So basically, the Western world now, them are gear up for join the war. Basically, like,
So you
if
think it's-
anybody who is really preying it what's going on, them are gear up for like join the war physically, because like when yesterday Biden was in Ukraine,
Secretly, and how he got there was top secret. We didn't
top
know.
secret, you know,
We didn't know until
the man top secret, the
Till
man
Air Force
park,
One land.
the man park Air Force One and take one train.
Yes.
You ever see them sitting there?
Yeah. Not even when Air Force One landed. I think it's when he got in.
Air
got
Force
to
One
his,
didn't fly to Ukraine. He take a train to Ukraine from somewhere in Europe.
and went to
Went to
thingy.
Kyiv and left back Kyiv in a one train.
Right. So it was all top
that's
secret.
That's why I say some top. So it's a well thing what happened because something is wrong. If me fail to believe say is one person is the bully. You have 50,000
there's a
country.
group, yeah. And one person is
one man,
spearheading.
one man I bad apple,
Spearheading
one
it.
man I try bully everybody. No man, I must group a man them because if I group a man them bigger than numbers, they have more money, they have more guns.
Well, wait till Ukraine link
No, something
South
not right.
Korea and the rest of the people when
Do
them
you-
are beef.
so
Not
do you-
Ukraine, sorry, Russia.
But,
So you
but
do-
something done right because like remember this nuclear perforation. Sorry, me English. Seeing what them I say, that little thing that what them have them law them.
Yes.
How can you have nuclear and certain thing and you know what if you have none? So that means that if me and you in a little thing,
You can't win.
you just
You
back
can't
your
win.
gun and say, boy, give me your things. I just take my things them and go on.
So,
So I feel say if one country allow for have nuclear, everybody allow for have it.
well, and I mean, if you'd have the resources to get the nuclear, then you're just in a bad luck. So do you think there's a timeline as to when this will end? Do you think they will come forward to a common ground and say, okay? I mean, because this is your area of interest.
I think this all
it's going to
it's
go
gonna
on.
roll on for years because like as we can see, they are digging in for the long haul and like I feel like that this is the start in a World War III because like it's a whole heap of underlying issue to this thing where a lot of people don't understand and see the makeup of it. We are live now everything nice though. Remember England willing to ruin the economy over here. Doctor now get paid, nurse now get paid, but
You're willing to
billions
send
of pounds go Ukraine, right?
war material.
Because they're saying
Why bring money in?
they're saying it's for the greater good. For the greater good of who? It's not for the greater good of we because obviously we know say Russia is no match for NATO. It's no match.
No, that's true.
So why you say if them invade Ukraine or Poland next, them not gonna invade Poland because you have the Article 5. No say attacks against one is attack against all. So why them out do that? A man just say, yo, me no want to know my border, bro.
You know what I go on? As I say, I say Kim Jong, I say man of them name.
The Korean
And them
president.
no good. Russia enough people where them are enemy with good. So when the war first start, Russia go certain places, Putin go certain places, go stroke certain deal.
Whenever feel say,
and land certain plane.
May I ask you a question? We're from the western side of the world, yeah?
Yes.
We grew up in a freedom little thing. Whenever feel like say America or England them a bully. Whenever
Yeah,
feel
but
that way,
we've always said that
But from a
because
taller time.
yeah,
because
from
look
long
how they
time.
come mash up
That's
Iraq.
nothing new.
Whenever look on this,
And nothing has come out of
see
it.
them say
Forwarded out
Saddam have
of it.
weapon of mass destruction over the scene. Come mash up the people them country. Me never hear nobody a get charged for war crime. Them lock up. What him call him? George W. Bush. Me not hear none of that. But now everybody a call for Putin to get locked up and charged for war crime. What happened to these man? We go mash up Syria, Afghanistan.
These are questions that we've been
All
asking
of
for
these
years,
countries
and
they go mash up. See,
I don't think we'll ever get responses to that question because
Vietnam.
yeah,
Because some
All of these,
because where
Japan.
is there?
we'll never get responses.
all
to
of
those
these places they
questions.
mash up.
Yeah.
Millions of innocent people die. And then, what? You just shove out of the
Fukushima.
carpet because now, remember, you know, them forced Germany
Yes.
to teach about them wrongs what them do in a history in a school
Yes.
and kind of do it in a shameful way.
Yes.
What about the wrongs where America do, where England do,
But do
with
you,
slavery? Because every time the slavery topic come up, they must say, "Oh, it's 300 years ago we law it." Why them always say that? That's something there. Why them always say that? That 300 years, brother. Genocide, no matter how you do it, because just like how the German they remember it, and them always so when remember say this them do to the Jews them. What about black people rights and black people thing?
We're not right with us have BLF.
Every time this bring up is a hot topic. Oh, you're gonna draw the risk.
yeah, and they want to brush it under the carpet. But I mean, you said it's the beginning. It might be the beginning of World War III. I don't want to be a witness to that.
No, that
In all, me not say yes, I not say no. Anything can happen. But we have to keep a closer look at the situation and we just have to follow the news stories. Hopefully, but there's one thing I wanted to ask. Like the Ukrainian president, I can't remember his name. What's his name?
President Zelensky.
Zelensky.
Yeah.
Like with this entire situation that is happening, how does he feel? Because he's the one that his hand is always outstretched. Like, give me this, beg you this. And obviously we're asking the questions. We're not able to ask it to him, but he must feel away, dog. Like
No.
him always a ask
I did-
and a beg for things.
not- it's
What
not
if?
about
Hold
feel
on,
away.
no. But I mean, you're not on a conscience.
I know this is where we're going.
You're not on a conscience. That's what you're trying to say.
The excuse where NATO need for drop more weapon and more tank and in the country is harder for the war. Remember, you know, yeah, them know them though for make Putin react. So by them reacting, yeah, them say okay, this is validating the 12 tank where England give them,
Yeah.
the 12 that give them, cause them a protect. As so you get in somebody country when you want you pick a war. And you validate it with the rest of the world and say, oh no, I'm going to help Ukraine. That's so I bring one bag of things over there. But on a normal day, they must kind of get up and I bring about things over there.
They didn't been supplying Ukraine.
No, me mean like, brawling, where them can't do anything, and the majority of the world,
Like him not afraid to them turn upon him.
Where I say,
to be honest, in this conflict, you know why they are so scared to join? Because Russia is a nuclear power. That's why they are so scared to join. Because them know say if one of them gang Russia not a chance. But because them know say it's a nuclear power, you're afraid to strike a man and a man just wipe out a country quick and fast.
By the press of a button.
Because like, you see, the way how me see this nuclear deterrent work, right now, me feel like how it work. If Russia decides, yo, we do a first strike and mash up England, I don't feel like, say, America and France, they must strike back with a nuclear strike, because if you do that now, it automatically or make Russia just strike back at you, say it or anywhere. So if a man get a first strike, we know go to the negotiation table and say, yo, me could try done this.
That's that.
Brother, me could done this because I ain't like you shoot that man in the face and he never call
was
for.
it Ishim at Japan?
Yeah.
Ishimi or something like that. Where them blow.
Jesus
Wait
Christ.
name again, man. The
Okay,
place,
right here, my friend.
the place, can't remember. The place where them blow up with the atomic. Shut up.
Shut
The place, alright, with the atomic bomb, yeah.
Can't manage
After
it.
him drop it, yeah.
Yeah.
And they say them devastation. Everybody agrees, say, yo, we now don't want them there. But are you first, but the people in the country, but them can't retaliate. I think that
They didn't have any to retaliate.
no. You think that Japan forgive them for that? If war go on now, Japan a pick side. Remember to
No,
them.
because Japan now is an ally of America and NATO. That's how funny things are is because you know. Remember, you ever hear them say fear is the greatest respect? That's why them say if fear God. Because if you know say, all right, anybody who grow in a garrison know them thing you're seeing. It not necessarily means you like the Dan, It not necessarily means you like the Dan, but you have to respect him because you don't know say if you talk bad about the Dan,
You're dead.
100 million bucks you get. You see me and a man come take you out of your yard and beat things.
Yes.
But a fear factor what you have. So that's why America can align themselves to certain other country, even though them done them wrong in the past. Because nobody feels that the people in Japan them forget certain things.
Right. So, I mean, as we say, we just have to follow the news story. Are there any topics, Jamaican topics you want to touch on? Go.
Yeah, so I could talk about the Bounty Killa Vegas war because
The continuation of the Bounty.
it's kind of it's
played out.
Do you think do
going
you think
out-
it's played
going
out?
of proportion.
Do you think so?
It's dead. The war in itself is not a good war.
Who do you think is drawing it out more?
I think at the moment Vegas is leading the war.
That's not what I asked. Who is making the war being
Two of them.
drawn out? But you said you think Vegas is winning the war.
Vegas will win.
What's the reason for you saying that?
Because if you think about it, it's Vegas against Bounty and a bag of other people.
Like
it's not-
who?
Because people
Everybody is
running.
firing shot and a true shade.
People are
Dexter
running.
Daps,
Well, they say
put
that.
the hype
Alright,
them,
alright.
a bag of smaddy.
Dex said that now, yeah. Running and Vegas just make him run out because what Vegas say.
It's not what Vegas said. There was a video
No,
with Dexter
no,
Daps,
hear me say,
Avan and
me
Nichols.
know where say this. What Vegas say.
On his head.
No, it wasn't. What Vegas say,
Him
yeah.
Avan and Nichols say,
No,
so
yes.
them wake up
So
with
that
it on.
let me say.
So hold on now. Let me just reason about this.
Sorry,
a bit.
All-Star. No, you have to allow Brits to
Yeah.
finish his point.
What may I say?
Sorry.
Yeah, we know say it was out there already.
Right.
When him a chip in film 2 cent about Batman and Gigas and all them something there.
And
You
Killa
should
for
have
killing.
hold your composure because you have 2 incidents on your case where was it
Evident.
Two pending.
It's not with the ear.
Evident.
We see.
Yeah.
Two pending charge.
So him should have just
Ease out.
hold in composure and say, go on, Killa, don't. And then make a video and then obviously Vegas will say, yo. But brother, anybody, but that says, brother, we're rehearsing that with Charles.
Yeah.
Then him say, I want per man.
Yeah.
Hold on now.
Oh.
And his defense was that somebody put the knickers on him.
While he was
And,
sleeping.
Hold on.
and
Hold
then the
on.
man say, yeah, sleep so dead.
Hold on now. If you make a man put on a knickers on you and
When
you know
enough
wake
is
up
that
and
man?
you are asleep.
You know what?
Anybody, that means that them can do anything to you in your sleep.
But, I mean, what if?
So we don't know what else happening while him asleep.
And we're not gonna
So,
know.
In that situation now, I think him should have keep him little self out of the war because like an idea. go and sing some song for the girl them. But you come on to that part there,
Leave it out.
leave
In
it
every
out.
war,
So do you think Footer Hype has a justification for entering the conversation?
That's just foot type, bro.
That's just footer still.
So
You
you
can't
do-
really-
So
yeah.
so him should I keep quiet or his?
No, he wouldn't keep quiet. Him, you're mad.
No, him could have keep quiet. Him could have see him blind here and deaf.
With Bounty Killa involved, you're
Well,
mad.
I'm
I'm just
And
saying
he
he
ate
could
Vegas.
have.
At the end of the day, like see Pretty Dan get involved in the war where him kind of rub out everybody and he must say, how Footer would have feel because Pretty Dan say Footer Hype son is gay. So how you feel when your son come explain to you about him sexual intercourse with the next man? Or how you feel when your son come explain?
I
that
don't
to you?
think that conversation will ever take place
You're
because
mad.
it is
You want
the
Footer
Footer Hype.
At the
You'll
end of
be
the- at the end
surprised.
of the day,
Your
But
child
no,
is
no,
different.
but then all that he has been saying over the past years, the people them when burn out stuff
know-
that he
you
it
know
would
my-
it would have been none and void.
No, but when I hear a pitney, your feelings is
There's
different.
no,
No.
I'm sorry. Well,
me know enough people say, this and that about people, and when I feel them pitney reach that part there,
yeah,
the voice just go down lower.
and
More times you see people say, yo, oh, that woman there, her pitney gonna breathe before a certain time, I feel them won't breathe before a certain time, but
shut up.
quiet.
let me ask you a question as a father, yeah? If your son,
God go with you.
hypothetically, yeah,
Mm.
was playing for the other team,
Mm.
would you disown your son or would you continue to be a father?
I wouldn't do so much out, bro.
If I'm play for the other team,
Film choice, me not gonna like them, I know, but a film choice.
So would you
Would you
continue to have a
And the reason why I
you
wouldn't like
support
it,
him and got pride in him something to go match?
wouldn't do that more so far.
so what would you do?
But I support my son regardless of what it is.
Support him how?
As me normally been doing.
How?
What do you mean, oh, give
Yeah,
me a scenario.
well, I-
No, I'm not a father.
Big
You're
old
the
son, you
father.
cook red rice and roost and him care of a man and say, hi dad, here's my boyfriend.
Well, not
Me
really
ask
that,
you,
but
me ask you.
When the bridge come across it, me can't talk on that one day. 'Cause
Well,
I'll be-
I know
I don't
people-
know. I'll be lying. Me can't just say I'm good with it. And what happen is a different me.
'Cause
Me-
I
me
know
can't say
several-
I'm not, and then it's a when you're pitting it's a you always got anger. As a man, you want a youth, a woman, and have a grand pitting whatever. Yeah. But you got anger at first. Nobody gonna say, okay, I'm good with it.
so
You got
I
anger,
have
obviously.
several. I have 1, 2, probably 3 people. I know 3 gentlemen who have sons who are playing for the other side, and they obviously meet their financial needs as a father. You know, pay for school, pay for this, pay for that. But there is nothing else outside of it. There's no. Would you consider that as disowning? Have they disowned their child because
It's a form of abundance.
abandonment?
Yeah.
So
because-
is it right or is it wrong or it is down to the father's choice of what he believes in and what he will not support? Is it right or wrong?
At the end of the day, yes, it's kind of right because everybody deserves to believe in what they believe in.
Right.
And I'm saying this very broadly to the government and the educational system over here. I think you are failing the younger kids because
Yeah, teach
you
them all
are forcing
sorts
something onto the kids them,
from
which-
early.
which if they decide they want to do that, that's when they're grown up and
That's
start
their
Make the
choice.
because you
choice.
know, what I realize over here in the school, they start teaching them about these things.
From early.
See, even before them start teaching them about sex education,
Mm-hmm,
They don't teach them about sex education in grade 4 and grade 5. That's for high school thing, right?
Yes.
But they are teaching them about same-sex marriage and people being in same-sex and being in a relationship and 2 daddy and 2 mommy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think these things should be introduced to our kids because just like, you cannot force a Muslim child to be Christian,
Yes.
I see him where you cannot force a straight
Person.
man pitney into a gay world because at the end of the day, certain things as a child, what them say, you should stay innocent until you're grown up.
Then you
Can see the wider world with a broader scope.
perspective.
It's choices because if you take away them choice, that means they put them in a box enough, you know.
But
Me personally, yeah.
no, I don't think anything was taken away. It's
No.
forced upon
No,
them.
you take away them option. That's what you did. You did, as I say, I forcing a situation for somebody to accept it.
Yeah.
You take away the choice to say yes or no. Just like if somebody come out to them, I play for your next team, me not for like it, but
Yeah, we not say
yeah,
for
do
like it.
you? Me believe now, me believe now. If you can't respect what me believe now, why hell am I respect what you believe now? Our better word, tolerate or coexist with you. Remember in an idea now, you do what you want to
You
do.
can coexist without tolerating.
That's what I said. So if you let's say, yo, you're that, or you are him, or she, and me, respect my feel as I respect your grounds. Don't just say, I have to respect you, but you're not respecting what me believe now.
Because this is a very serious topic, because especially with our lineage, or we brought up as Jamaican, yeah. So now they're saying even the what is the Catholic Church or the Methodist? Sorry, don't quote me on that.
Think I Catholic.
But they're saying the God is now a genderless God. They're gonna stop referring to the God as our Father. So some of these things, it's just getting stupid.
There's certain things they should. All right.
You stop referring to God as our Father, because that shows how much influence the LGBT community have over society, over the Western world. Because black people don't have this right.
I was just gonna say
It's
that.
the Catholic Church.
We still have a fight for rights from 300 odd years ago.
Yes.
See, we still are right for the same rights.
You know what? We are fighting right to get right.
But at the same time, the LGBT community, their flag have been flown in school. Their flag has been flown on government building. Their rights and their laws, what they pressurize the government is mandatory now in society.
And it doesn't take much for things to...
Nowadays, when I do a job application, it's so confusing the amount of gender you have. The amount of choices of gender you can choose from. And when I was growing up, I only know say it's two gender.
Male.
It's either you can be a boy or a girl.
Or a man or a woman.
You cannot be a non-gender, because you have a man today can get up and feel say, oh, he don't class himself as a man or him not a gender. Or him decide tomorrow and wake up and say he feel like a dog.
Cisgender.
Alright, what me know is this, even with
you can't
even with the identification of who you want to be,
Yeah.
a black man still can't say my identify as white, because them still not accept it. But if a white man say them do it as a black person, you shouldn't judge him. So even everything will get done, gay, straight, lean, whatever, it never benefit the black race.
But hold on now.
It doesn't.
That's true. Let me just say, the law is flawed. Yeah. Say all of these things are legal and people are allowed to do it. But as a black man, get stopped by the police, right? And you go look how you can flip this to your advantage. So some police stop you and say, listen, I identify as a woman, so the man police them can't search you.
It has to be a woman.
You can't flip that, So if them can't search you, but them still will search you and violate your rights. That's why I'm tell you say the law only apply to certain people.
Exactly. Just like how you want to use the bathroom and a female not available, you go in there, you say a pervert get done for wherever you want to get, because the man say, you're a pervert, this and that.
Yeah.
So it's like...
They're just creating problems.
But what got me, see one woman say it on one video, she said, it come to a point where it's going to mess up so bad, people going to start to do it, because some man going to say, me a 9-year-old.
Well, you have it already.
I cannot tell them no, say, they're not 9.
You have it already, because there's
me kill somebody, me a 10. So you can't charge me for your adult crime.
So
yeah,
as
you have things like that happening already.
So we see man now who get done for a crime, and they just say, oh, I identify as a woman, and them send them to the woman prison.
Yeah.
And them gone at woman prison.
You're talking about the guy.
Go breathe everything over there.
You're talking about the guy that committed the sexual offense.
So
and got sent to the female prison.
Yeah. And him go over there, go do it again. So in this case, the government are just making more problem for themselves. Because you cannot have a great tone, tough man, get up and decide, say, oh, tomorrow I'm a woman.
What is the worst one?
You are born a man. If you are born a man, you are a man. It's not a choice. Like having a burger or having a glass of beer, that is a choice. No, that's a choice.
All
like,
right.
I can't. No, look at me. Me can't get up today and say, you know what? I'm white.
You can, but...
Me done black.
You're going to look like idiot.
Me done black. Me can't
But
go
why,
to
though?
and say, yo, me not black anymore. Me identify as white.
Pay your family right, white Caucasian.
So that's why I said to you, because if you're doing a job application, right? So what if me decide to, oh, me don't identify as a, what do I call it, black Afro-Caribbean. I identify as a Caucasian male, yeah? And the job application, at first thing I'm going to go for your job application, they must say, oh, you can't get a job because first you submit wrong information. I cannot go to court and I cannot sue that company or I cannot sue that organization.
Can we just can we just talk about some of them? Obviously they have man, woman.
Yeah.
I'm looking at one right now that says two-spirit, whatever that is. Non-binary, none of the above, prefer not to say, other. So, remember the BBC published was it a PDF file?
70 different genders.
No, 100 different genders. So, the other box has been provided so that so that you can choose one of those 100, as well as there's a question that I've recently been seeing quite often that asks, do you have trans experience? So this is asking, have you transitioned from a man to a woman or from a woman to a man? So they are now asking that question.
One
you
question.
can say yes, no, or prefer not to say.
One question.
Yes.
So what's a trans experience?
You've
like,
transitioned.
Remember this. So like one of the
just
man
know
them
because-
on TikTok for the one little video, them put on 1 week, so them could classify as a tranny.
No.
Probably.
What, putting on a week?
Put on a
No.
woman wig
That's not Chinese. It's called
No.
Because
they call them drag queen.
because hold on, they know.
They're drag. No,
That's
it's
a
just
drag.
It's a drag. It's a drag.
We know a lot of trans do not get rid of them male bits. Them still have them wood. Them still have everything for a man.
No,
But then they're taking the hormone injection or whatever.
Some
and
of them
they're in their process
of change.
transitioning.
Right.
But it's not a lot of them get rid of everything.
Yeah,
It's
because
a
it's quite
minority.
expensive.
Because
No.
at the end of the day,
And expensive. Some of them still not sure fully 100.
So they want.
So they want
then
fully
you
crossover.
know people go transition to woman, then come back forward back to man.
Yeah, I said that.
And
the
the
other
one
day.
and the one with the full 100% them guarantee say them transition
turn
back
back.
to yes. But to be fair, yeah, as I say, the world big
Yeah,
enough.
100%.
No, 100%
Some of them.
transit.
Them
Transition.
chop off them little sausage.
Yeah,
and
them
thing out,
100%. I hear me say, the world big enough for everybody in it. But see, chicken it here, you cannot force stuff on people, bro.
No, you can't. It's
Because at
people's
the end of the
choices.
day, like you there, we there, everybody there. You are the you. Me not care who you want to say you are, who you want to be. That's your. Me personally, don't give a crap about it.
As long as you don't like enforce or force your beliefs and
Ask a question, yeah? Because I know fraud is fraud. No matter how you look at it, fraud is fraud. Yeah? What if a man been lured by a transgender person,
it's wrong.
right? And him never know a transgender person. Say, this man go, do that person there, married or whatever. Then him find out, say,
Find out
boy,
later
Alright.
on
then him find out, say, boy, you know that person that I did my brother?
before.
He's, we just want to know if there's any legal
No,
ground to
apparently,
kind of lock up the person.
no,
there.
you're
Me I try find out.
apparently they're meant to tell them other half over them I talk to
Prior to.
from the jump, said that's who they are.
So and the question
But-
is, what if that doesn't
But
happen?
in Brazil, you know, them have section for everybody. You have to declare who you are, else you are got jail feet.
And so that so you only know. I don't know anything.
In
about
America, they will say they're free to say because they want to get beat up in it or killed.
In America?
Yeah, because some of them will say they don't want to say it and the person.
it. Turn against them.
Yes.
Especially if it is.
But
yeah.
if you is that person of changing whatever and a straight person talk to you, just tell them no. Don't entertain them and go with them.
But you know, people are selfish and them,
That's the
they're
point.
gonna
So when the
think about
person
themselves.
retaliates now, it's like you're surprised they done it. So you put yourself in the way.
Boy, real scary, you know?
Very,
Hey.
especially in 2023.
You see, all right, that's why I'm telling man them, so, want to go out, drink responsibly.
Yes.
Because obviously you will go on dance hall party or any little rave, pick up a little thing, but you can't at home, remember, him a drink or she or
The person.
the person a drink, and you a drink and everything.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, and in the moment, you're not gonna stop for check
You might
and
just
whatever.
fall in a
Trap.
Yeah.
Stop it. Don't say that. Right.
you can't swear it tonight, people. You know
Yes.
what go.
We're try all it. Anything else you want to touch on? It's 7 minutes past 10. Yeah. So let's talk
The
about
youth-
the other topic.
Yeah,
Are we gonna talk about UE?
Let's talk about let's talk
No,
about
you
this.
get beat
Let's
up in
talk
school.
about this young guy that get kicked and butter in school.
Right.
Do you know who this is? He's 21, you know.
Who is 21?
The youth.
What's youth?
He's disabled.
Who is disabled?
All right.
Give us the
All right.
the
The
rundown
video
of
his
the
sister
story.
post there.
Before you get to the posting of the sister, give us the original story of what happened.
So basically, two youth did a beat up in a school, same where they must say at the video.
I'm so high, right?
I think so, yeah.
Denham Town, yeah.
They were saying him sleep with underage girl. I must say no. Cause you can hear the video him clear. I say, you know, look at Pitney. Yeah, so they beat him up. Police catch one first, catch the next one. Then him sister go up online and post a video say, "I walk on a limb, cause I'm rib mash up and whatever." And she's like, "I'm 21. What she say him again?" So
Autism?
so go back
Down syndrome? Down syndrome?
She say him cannot.
Him look like a prefect in high school.
She say him
Yeah,
cannot.
with a white shirt.
She say him can't get a information. In brain slow or whatever, yeah. So, but I'm 21.
So he's a slow he's a
Yeah,
slow
so
learner.
my 20.
Him have autism.
So he's a grown man. 21 is a grown man.
Right.
But him I go school same because of him slow thing in it, and obviously bully him in it.
Yeah, he was bullied.
But them I say, I look a girl, yeah, I look. So man kick him down with the street time and whatever though.
So follow up the whole beating.
The two have been arrested
Yeah,
and
two have
charged
been
with
arrested.
assault. Yes.
And worse him this year is
His
making
brother,
worse.
the youth will get the bashing. His brother sent out a threat to the
They might
youth.
kill him.
Yeah. And you know, there's a bag of things happen after them. Circle around my yard and go on a bag of things.
Circle around who for yard?
The two youth them, where do they kick in?
They circled somebody's yard.
Yeah,
The
but
brother's
them,
yard?
Allegedly. Them say I brother or him friend them. Circle youth yard. You know, beat sister, catch whoever them want catch cause.
So they're continuing their violent
No.
attack.
Not the youth them. The youth will get kicked up. The youth and the
His
white.
brother.
The victim brother.
Okay. Has
Circle
circled the other two.
other two youth them yard. And I say anybody them catch a can't catch quack. You
Get
know,
Catch them shot.
Beat up and box
if a
up.
dirt, a dirt.
Right.
That a go on. So if them say them catch them youth, cause obviously I've been watching the social media, and a lot of people on the social media has been very angry and ranting about it. Cause the last one much was kind of violent. The guy say, "Yo, when them catch them youth, don't beat them. Hold them and chop them up." and it was a few person I go down that road that say, "Yo, whenever you catch a two perpetrator, don't beat them.
Jungle
You must say,
justice.
chop them up.
You can't follow
Chop them up.
comments.
And go dash with the body so the mother
Can
bury
feel.
empty coffin.
Dragon.
That's how far it's
Jagan,
gone. I'm
it's a
say,
comment.
I don't support
Dragon,
it.
it's not comment. It's a guy make a video.
No,
Steady
no,
Rems
no,
is saying
no.
that it's false news. What's false news? Can you give us some clarification,
No, but
please,
the
Steady
same,
Rems, in the comments?
the same thing I say this here. Yeah,
Is
so,
a guy make a comment brawling with him face?
no, I know,
So he's
With the
not
face or not, yeah. It's him can't say what he want to say
hiding.
because he's not doing it. This is the thing. Online now, make people do things and them
And
do
them
it.
feel big.
The same people myself do it. John no star, Dragon, they shouldn't do that. Yeah, wicked, got jail for dead. The same person that comment back say that. So when you have to understand, yeah, even today, when they on Instagram and Shelly be like that's one girl, yeah. A man say she look a girl. Something say, oh, you know she
The one in the black bodysuit.
Yeah, I say, oh, you know she a girl. She look young. I say, but you're assuming. Man say, so okay, madam. I say, brother. Oh, that's what you say. I'm not trying to sway that.
Yeah.
My bad. So I say, yo.
So you get that people in argument.
No, because wait, is it? Like when we know people, it's different from when
That's okay, man.
Wait, no
no,
man.
when we
Oh,
know, when we
Lord.
know people, it's different from when time I know you. There's a different, but
So you
it's-
know the man what tell them suck your mother.
no, bro.
Bro.
Anyway, basically, I say, yo, you're looking at someone, say they're young, cause she look young. Fear no, but you are adamant. Oh, me I stop following me, and then me I say, brother. Oh, you know so some say the time I go comment on the page like a bad man, and you say follow the person. Whenever DM the person, say, brother, this don't look right now. What go on there so? Everybody quick for make a comment on your page.
But that's what social media
Bro,
does. It
so
gives you...
so when the two more one confirm when we start anything.
you do your
Put
research.
the video in my family group.
Yeah.
I'm because you're my classmate. She at 21, 22 this
So
year.
she's over the age.
But she look obviously, but you can't say she might look young, but as a Jamaican, you can't know when you can't judge it. And at the same time, I don't think that fool enough to do that and post it on his page himself. You see me? And most likely she come from town. They know each other. She not the scene.
As well as if anybody knows Shelly Belly, I think he has never him name never called pan nothing
Exactly.
for double with
Well-
when it comes to him dancing with females. We know Shelly Belly dance with a whole heap of woman. Well, on my G, we've never seen him in a situation such as that. I think he always makes sure that whoever he's dancing with is of a proper age.
Him
and
dancing with
under-
him know.
and that as well, mostly people who him know.
Cause I message him and say, yo.
I'm putting my hand up because I don't want nobody to tell me hold on again.
Wala.
In a dance hall now.
Wala.
In a dance hall scene,
Yeah.
dance hall is an adult space, right?
Yes.
If you as a dancer
So like,
or an
hey,
adult entertaining dancer, right?
Yes.
You're gonna when you dance with a girl, you say back out your ID, let me see it.
No.
It's an adult entertaining space.
Yes,
if
but
you
we-
are in this space, you should be of age.
Yeah, but
Yes,
no,
but
no,
when
no, no,
hold
no.
on, when you did
So-
when you did lick a bit and a sneak out and a go a party, were you of age?
No, so
Stop your
so,
nice.
So hold on.
Jagan,
Stop your nice,
Jagan.
Jagan.
He
Hold on.
wasn't
Stop
in
your
dance hall. Where he was at a river.
So the people them now, where chat off them mouth in a certain space, kids should not be
I don't
in
agree
certain
with you.
space. That's why I mean,
Jagan.
But you stay in a certain space, bro.
Jagan.
sneak out and do it.
Exactly.
It's
So
not say it's right.
so
It's not
who?
say it's
Yeah,
right,
but
you should not be in certain space. So anything reach you in adult space,
I-
involved to adult, you get
that
yourself
reach
in a problem.
Akon. That reach
And that could
Akon.
go on for the younger people. Because
Okay, so you said
should
they
not
they
be
deserve it.
in an adult space.
Alright,
So you're
Jagan.
saying that they deserve
Jagan,
it?
Jagan. Where she was.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you answering the question. So
I'm not saying she deserve it. I'm
What?
just saying the people
Nothing wrong with
in
that.
the comments should shut them fucking mouth because
Oi.
what you know. Oh, sorry, my friend.
thank you.
Because what you know. Look how flip the script now, seeing?
Mm.
The schoolboy now, Angry Bird, seeing? I don't know his name, Angry Bird.
That's what they call him.
So them said they look a pretty boy with the whole of the big woman them
With
a
the
comment
skin
pan,
tone,
seeing?
right?
You see what the big woman them a comment for one 16-year-old or them want
Do
that
whatever,
guy,
whatever,
or them
whatever.
want cap some money
but,
come give.
but if it was a
But
woman,
hold on now. If that was a little girl,
It
I
would have
some
been-
man comment two things and I
The reaction
them a
would
say,
be different.
Them little dirty drunk or Jamaican man
yeah.
and sitting. So
It would
one
have
can't
been
tell the
different.
little dirty drunk or woman them. He's a 16-year-old school youth. A video of him was in his uniform,
Yeah.
but yet still the big woman them a comment what them want
What
do
they
with
want to
the
do.
little boy.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
16-year-old boy.
yeah, because the
But
world
that's why I'm telling you,
The world
it's
not balanced.
one-sided.
It's
If that was a little school girl
yeah.
and two little
They would have
man make some-
found him already and they would have charged
for
him.
Yeah.
them.
Andrew and him bad man friend them cause and a police them.
Yeah, bad man friend them.
Bad man friend them will go find them.
But you the
Go
joke.
find some of them great tone woman here. Make example because I don't feel like say any big woman should see a little
And be
child
behaving like that, I agree.
in his school uniform and I talk about oh boy clean
Yeah.
up boy this
And what they
you
would have
want
do
give
and
boy
re-
money and what you
re-
want
re-
do. Me can't talk some of my thing them because
I
I'm in the
agree.
studio. But
I
this is
agree.
not right.
But you joke,
In a
yeah?
right.
You joke, yeah? Your government first thing wrong. I mentioned earlier before the show start. At 16 for consent and 18 for alcohol and cigarette. So that's right. Ninja Man, he said on all interview. Other country can work when they can. Before the minimum age, me even know that at Vegas, they make me know say it was 14
Before they
until
increased it.
18, sorry, 1988, them change it, yeah? It was 14 it was consent. And it's
14,
like
that's a child,
14, bro.
Well,
That's a child.
But remember back in the days, a man used to marry that 12-year-old girl. Back in the days.
Within our Jamaican culture?
Yeah.
Within our Jamaican culture. Watch here, no? Me remember when me a little boy and I start high school. Hold on, no? Let me tell my story, no? When me I go
No,
high school,
sir.
see, them time when I start high school, they are 12.
Round them
I
age
remember.
there.
No, you're 12.
Some of them girl in my class, nah, chat to a taxi man, I deal with
Brother,
that.
I said that this
Taxi man
day.
and doctor, big man. And that was normal in the society of Jamaica because here we know. The taxi man or doctor man can give her a little money and she carry her a little
Free
money go
drive.
give her mother and her mother know about it and everybody alright with it.
Dragon,
So you have a thing named licky.
Dragon, I
So
want
some of
time.
the you see that's why wickedness can't done. Because licky make some parents sell them pitney
Listen
for
up.
nothing.
Listen up.
Little
That
or
me I
nothing.
agree with for once for 2023. Jesus Christ.
Ladies
Yeah, me I
and
say,
gentlemen,
I
they
was saying
finally
the
agreed
same
on one point.
conversation, yeah.
Yes.
We are when we used to go to school, I just say that 7th grade, they not look power way.
So they know a little boy.
So what happens this, yeah? When in a society where you don't come out of the circle,
Yes.
and nobody in that circle now say it wrong. You, when you reach year 11, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to do the same thing you do to the person that was in year
Cycle.
7. And a cycle. You see,
Me never do it though, cause me always like older ladies.
no, me me leave Jamaica when I'm very young, so I have a chance. So probably I would have been a no. Cause as I say, we're in a society at the time where it seemed like it's normal to be done. Cause the parents them not say nothing, the government not say nothing, nobody not say nothing. But since internet into Jamaica and Wi-Fi up and
Things
things,
are forwarding to the forefront.
them start sitting over foreign show and say, yo, certain things don't work. And then some parents, when they want to talk long time, then cousin girl send a weird post and say, Dragon did do this.
Yeah.
And so it kind of start change. But realistically, it was always wrong. Because you have enough woman, we're 36 and then picking at 21 or something like that. You see where I come from? Like, yeah, it's right.
Like, big man,
Yeah.
if Jamaica was running like... Oh,
I them at 12, the one at 24, one at 12.
Me not
25.
even go back far. 10, 15 years ago, if Jamaica is running like how it's running now, half of the taxi man them,
Half.
bus driver them,
Half
they are prison.
bus driver, politician,
Everybody.
regular people, the round people there. Bad man, my bad man, I got jail anyway. But listen.
Yeah.
Enough people about Jamaica was born from a mother that's underage. Enough.
Yeah.
Lot of them.
We
From
can
way
we
back,
can agree on
from
that.
Wapikil fill up,
Yeah.
in give father 2 goat and 2 egg and a feel.
Yeah.
No, it's true because it was because of a man to the situation. Say, yo, that age and legal age.
So do you think it's poverty caused that?
No, ego.
No, I think
No.
I think it's poverty because
There are several factors that we can identify.
Why is that
That's
poverty
the
here? So why is that
root
poverty?
cause.
Yeah.
If you against the law, yeah, as a governing body, say it's 14 till whatever even say change, yeah, for years ago, yeah, in the 60s and that,
I
yeah.
don't feel that the government have nothing to do with it.
Well, listen, I'm talking, man. If the law is 14 for a girl, legally allowed to have sex with a grown man, yeah, man will love look at pitney.
Yeah, some country.
Well, no, bro, make him finish.
Man will love look at pitney. That is their threshold to say, yo, that's where I start from. Because they can't go to jail legally. So the world thinks it right. Just like over here, and everyone know at 16 a consent, but enough of them 16 years look at pitney blood.
Yeah.
So a man with a pedo can say, you know what? Bun go in jail, let's wait till 16. So them groom them. But if you put the age up to a higher standard, them have to wait, and by girls 18 and them have more sense. So the system itself set a precedent where a man who want to break the law can sweep between the line. So poverty come into play now when the man now use the law, forget the girl, and then go so, Mummy, say, look at China for cook some food. Because I say Jamaica, you know.
No.
Listen, say Jamaica, yeah?
I agree with that.
Nothing can stop her look hungry. Because remember, you know.
Disagree.
No, dog. Remember, you know. If a man want the woman daughter and she reach the legal age and want her and she have friends, I say poverty, she not one single parent, 3 pitney. The man start getting look at extra money.
There are a lot of
You know why I disagree?
Why?
You want to know. The man them and the taxi man them at Jamaica, them never that wait till them reach 16. Because not for the mother them. You know why I say a poverty cause this?
But it's the same thing I'm saying.
Wait.
No.
Let him finish
You're
his
saying
point.
different thing. Why I say a
Thanks.
poverty cause this? Because most of the girl them, the 15 and the 14-year-old them, and the 13-year-old them, seeing? You see those kids, when their mother knows that them daughter, they with a taxi man or a doctor. Them now say nothing because the doctor friend them up, can give them one little change,
Yes.
can buy a little dinner, can buy a little this or little that for the girl. Which way the mother can't do because they're so poor, them can't afford certain things. She can't get her free drive, go school.
She
can't
afford about
get her
taxi
lunch
fare.
money.
Yeah,
and
that's
all
what
that.
She can't get. She
No,
can't
but
get
you
certain
said
things.
it's not poverty.
She can't get certain things.
You
see?
disagreed.
And you have a whole heap of little big man with where not really big man. Some man we just make it in a life, have little money. You know him groom a girl from a tender age. Give me little money.
And because
start
she
sleep
depended
with
on him.
Yeah,
And you know, because him start his mother and the parents them and the uncle them, everybody good with that. Everybody see it and say, yeah man.
Financial burden
Yeah,
has
right,
been
because,
taken
you
off
know,
them.
In my mind around this and that, which
But
is
so-
not right.
But when the joke, yeah,
It's not right.
Yeah.
them man they have their own daughter. If a man do this to their daughter,
It can't happen.
Them want to kill the world. Can you know
Yes.
why them do that? I
Yes.
see some father will be overprotective of them daughter. You see them pass. Them see a youth, they look, like them I say, at themselves, like them young. Them try them best for them daughter.
For it
they-
not to happen to
but
her.
then it's karma though. You not to be that person, you know. But true, you have a guilt where you know you did it wrong. Why am I saying that poverty? It found in after. before initially, them know the age of them
Yeah,
can
go
attack
school
the
in
people. Man.
Jamaica. No bother with it. I fuck with that.
No,
Right? Sorry,
no.
my friend. But anyway,
Hear me say, no, hold on,
No,
hold
let
on.
him finish his
Hear me
point.
say, yeah? Me not talk now, in our time. I talk from before to now. Most of it, opportunists. Yeah? Because the man don't know if the girl mother poor or not. Him start talk to her, him find out say she is poor, so him know to manipulate the situation.
you can't say
That's
need.
why we.
And
That's
then-
why
and
we
then-
said
and
the factors
needs.
are multiple.
Yes.
The
That's what
little
I'm
girl-
saying.
The little girls start begging burger, lunch money, every little thing. Then the man them now, with taxi man them and doctor, they pick them all up to them like a father figure.
Yeah.
Because they are no.
The way Jamaica stay,
They're
Jagan.
provider. Because I saw it go.
Jagan.
Whereas hold on now. Let me show you a thing now. We know how Jamaica stay, because me a Jamaican scene. You there Jamaica, you
Identify
chat to one
Cuban.
little girl in a garrison. Whereas hold on now, man, you chat to one little girl in a garrison scene. You have one little car, me a run taxi. Say me a taxi man, me a run taxi. But some want some crutches from her scene. Me I said, me I come link here now. And she said, so you can't buy one burger.
I want meal
Hold on
deal,
now.
big deal from KFC.
Hold on now.
Oh my gosh.
And me I say, yeah man, me I come link you man, me I carry one burger and me I come link you. And she say, yeah. And me say, me I run 2 trips and she say, make sure you say I big one in You buy the little
Never
burger.
funny, bro.
You buy the little burger, you go, you do your business and go and
No,
Cause
stop.
watch you know. I just see reality of life. She go out there yard hungry. Hungry at killer because I remember you know, when I reach certain age in a Jamaica, remember them start treat you like big dog. You know how them raise big dog at Jamaica? 1 or 2 meal a day.
Yeah, dog, man.
No, hold on, man, me I show you. Remember when you are big picnic in Jamaica, or enough of them big gala, them man don't respond how them eat lunch. Him say look a breakfast and look a dinner, that's it. You find it for yourself for your lunch because at end of
Because
the
they
day,
don't have it.
them not have
So
it like that.
basically,
So you get 2 meal a day, not 3 square
We're
meal.
gonna wrap up this topic.
Some of
in
this are 3
2
things,
minutes,
Yeah.
so
guys.
it's
Let's wrap it up.
poverty cause a lot of
yeah,
things.
no, it does play a part very much as a minister. No.
And that's why-
But the
hold on,
man
let me
play
touch
upon
on
it.
something really quick. So the
Two
age of consent, what them set it to,
Mm-hmm.
the 16-year-old is
I
just
think it's still young.
it's a guideline.
Still young.
Because watch here now, people mature at different speed. You will have some pitney where them think like big man when they are 14. And you will have some of them are when they are 16, them are idiot. Them are 12 same way. So that means that because somebody is 16 years old, that means that it's morally right
For them
for
to
a
start.
man or an older man to go sleep with that little pitney or have intercourse.
Yep.
Because some of the time they're not ready for it. Because they
Yeah,
have to
they're not.
understand
Yeah,
this
but
stuff.
what I'm saying,
People body develop late.
I was-
Because watch here now. Watch if I like a 16-year-old, she just start get her first period when she 15 had them age.
Yeah.
Like, she don't know nothing about the world. She probably just get when
Even
she's
at
16.
even at
That's-
Probably just
that's
16.
why I
That's
said-
me
that's
say
why I said.
she's a child.
Even at
So
16,
at
bro.
that age, I feel like say, man, like some of these things you don't mean so because it's illegal, it's okay to do it.
And then
It's not everything legal okay if you do, you know.
but that's why they do it because them not get persecuted
Because
for it.
alright.
And it boils down.
Hold
Hold
on.
on. It boils down to education. It boils down to what these children are being taught at the home. We're always here in Jamaica say learning starts in the home.
So yeah, tell me, say yeah, all these politicians in the world, England and Jamaica, I see law them use. None of them never ever think yet to say, well, we change it going forward because you put cigarette and alcohol at 18.
Right.
Because
So yeah,
hold on,
no,
hold on, bro.
hold on,
Hold on.
England and Jamaica have the same law when they come to this, yeah?
Yes.
Facts, yeah? You will say you have to be a grown adult to smoke and drink. So why not put the same thing as grown adult?
To have intercourse.
Yes.
Because
Because-
we have to look at it. How I am looking at it is, remember, people have to make money same way. I think it's a part of their money making thing, and their dependency that people. Can I respond, please? And their dependency that people have on them. Remember, so them have them clinics and them this and them that, you know. So financial gain from the situation for them is going to be one of their factors why they don't change
Yeah,
it.
but kids,
I don't feel
remember,
that way.
well,
I said one of their factors.
You know what I believe in that? We're not saying they will never have sex. You know, that's never the problem. It's when a grown person take advantage of them. Remember, if you and a man are 16 together, you not try a thing. You not have the same age group and same brain level, in
Boils
a
down
sense.
to education,
But when a grown person will live through life, struggle, walk to a play, everything, whatever, know what you are going through and understand, you're going to forward 2 times your age I manipulate you. I shake and manipulate you
You-
because
Last 20
you-
seconds,
alright. So
All-Star.
last 20
Give you
seconds,
last
you know why
20
me say
seconds,
wrong about
please.
that? Because like, you know, Wally big man, we're older than me, but them still don't have a mindset as me. Them still have a mind of a child.
yeah, but when them
Because-
find a
hold on,
child,
hold-
them,
hold
them,
on,
them,
Brett.
them
Brett,
still have
allow
more.
him to allow him to finish, please.
So when you say somebody in an age group with the same mindset, because I know when I was 16, maybe you have a couple people advanced on me, but I think I was advanced for my age.
No, you miss
Because
I know what that
hold
me
on,
say.
hold on, Brett, let me talk. So because me they exposed to different things, me have my friend them the older, so me always more mature than my age. So my time,
Experience
that's why I
and
say me
education.
always like to talk to older girls because I feel like say people in my age group never bring enough to the table.
Okay.
So you have a big man, you have some big man some my time. That's why it is enough big man go there with like some 21-year-old, some 18-year-old, some whatever. Because they have a mind of a child.
Okay, thank you so much. Brett, your last 20 seconds,
It's-
please.
What may I say? Yeah, when you reach upwards, it's different from when you're reaching that way, other way. Because let me say, even if a man at 40 with a mind of a child, he lived their life already.
Not necessarily,
Him live means him growing at the teen time. Him know.
but him never have the experience.
No, but him get it after him grew up. That's what I
Okay.
say. So he might go back to them when them just start learn. So him can bend that person the way that him want them to bend to because they don't know what's around the corner. Because him already been on the corner and fall back around.
Okay,
That's
then
what I was
cool.
saying.
Thank you.